What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chris and Shell Talk Movies. I'm Chris.
I'm Michelle.
And tonight, welcome to the watch party of the chamber. Michelle, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Excited to watch this. It's been a while for me.
I've only seen it once. It was last year sometime. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I reckon I watched it last year after I went on a little lawyer bender with movies and stuff. I think I
I
decided
like
to
lawyer
watch this one again.
movies. I like lawyer
Yeah.
books too. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay, as normal, we have a link set up here in the YouTube chat. If you do click on that, you'll be able to watch this film along with us. It will ask for a camera and a microphone. Just push the disable button and you'll be able to watch this film along with us. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, play.
do you remember what other movies you watched during your movie escapades?
I did watch a couple today. I will tell you what they are in a minute after I sync this up. Today I watched and 1 second. Thank you very much, Bread House. We appreciate you like the new logo.
Yes, thank you so much.
I watched Christie with Sydney Sweeney, where she's doing the biopic of the boxer. What else did I watch? The Roof Man with Channing Tatum, which is based on a true story as well.
I don't know that I know that one. I don't think I've heard of it.
He like burglarized something, and then he ends up living in a Toys R Us.
Yes. I've seen the trailer for that.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen it.
And then before I come in
looks
here,
pretty funny.
It wasn't too bad. And then before this, I watched Eerie Meanie with Samara Weaving.
No, I don't know that one either. What's the Channing Tatum one called?
Roof Man. Yeah, I did see that today. She probably deserves it, to be honest. Or deserves one.
You think Sydney Sweeney deserves an Oscar?
I'd give her one for that.
Really? I don't think I can see it anywhere yet.
Well, if they can give Mikey Madison one for Nora, I think they can give Sydney Sweeney one for this.
You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, if Mikey Madison can win one for a porno. Yes, I'll be streaming the Oscars. Yeah, I don't know if Chris will be joining me, but I am not renting that for $10 from Prime. How long has it been out?
Christie?
Yeah. It was released in November, so it should hit like regular streaming. Hold on. Let's see. Put your fingers on the right keys, Michelle.
When is the Oscars again?
I don't know. Hold on a second. Oscars are, the nominations are the 22nd. They March 15th.
March 15th. Okay.
I scrolled right past them.
I have enough notice, so I can probably be here for it. Especially if we can find somewhere that streams it.
Well, the Oscars are on ABC or Paramount. I can stream them.
Okay, cool.
Right. I want to stream it for free.
What I will say about the movie Christie, her bloody mum was a piece of shit, and so was her husband.
Tremendous. All right. Well, that doesn't help me. It's available on video on demand, and you can pay $15 to rent it. I'm not doing that. I don't know. Let's see. Who is hosting a 20? Nice. If I could type today, it would be good. 2026 Oscars. Let's see. Well, it looks like Conan. Yeah. Conan.
Again?
Yep. Oh, he's adorable, isn't he? Oh. Hey, that guy created dinosaurs.
That's not Thingy from Jurassic Park.
Wasn't it?
No.
Are you sure? Because it sure as hell looks like him.
Nah. He's got a unique voice.
You're right. All right,
They're
so
two
who's this
brothers,
guy?
John Edinburgh and someone else. Who was the other one?
Yeah. Who is this guy? I have to look it up because if I don't know, my instant smoke is going in my my tea. All right, Robert Protsky. Where's my glasses? Lost my glasses. Where the hell are my glasses?
Jurassic Park is Richard Edinburgh.
Yeah. This is Robert Protsky.
Well, the award show we were talking about last night, I think Nikki Glace is hosting that.
Oh, the SAG Awards? Yeah.
Yeah. She's pretty funny.
Conan's funny. I don't dislike Conan. Maybe when he's on his own show, yes, but he's on Mrs. Doubtfire. God, I'm getting smoked out. Mrs. Doubtfire. He plays the TV station guy, the boss. That must be what I'm thinking of. And he's in Gremlins too, but I don't remember enough of that to say that's where it's from. Yeah, that has to be it.
Should get Ricky Gervais to do it again.
He's in an episode of Alias, and they dupe him, and he's hilarious in it. All right. What am I looking for?
He had his own TV show. I forgot what it was called now.
Who, Ricky Gervais?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't follow them. I don't watch late night TV.
No. He wasn't. It wasn't a talk show. He was actually.
Link to
Was it-
StreamYard not working. Can you post it again, Chris?
Okay.
How you doing, Henry? It's possible. You know, everybody's so friggin' sensitive. God, I keep saying it. God, he's just beautiful.
All right. Give me a second. I don't know what its problem is.
I don't know. I got in. Well, I got in using my shortcut. Let me try the movie room link in the Facebook thing that you send me every morning. You didn't send me the movie link today.
That's all right. I'll get it.
The link you sent me yesterday works. Want me to send that?
That's all right. I'll just send it through.
Okay.
There you go. That one. That link there should give you the movie room. That's the one we both used to come in. That's normally what I do. I normally send you the links, and then I'll just click on your name and come in that way.
A flight from Hong Kong yesterday departed in the year 2026 and arrived in LA in 2025. That's crazy. Time stuff is nuts.
Hard day yesterday, Henry.
Clear your cookies, Henry.
It still won't open for you?
Reboot. That's what I do when StreamYard's not working. You're not a bother, Henry. Not ever.
Let me go to StreamYard Direct. I don't know what its problem is because this is the same way we came in.
Try rebooting, Henry. Sometimes I can't get in either, and StreamYard's a pain in the butt sometimes. That worked. He's back. You're on Twitch, though.
It's working now on YouTube.
He's got it. Oh, shit. Ooh, that was out loud. Yeah, dark mode makes everything look the same. That's what I use.
No problem. Yeah, I don't know what its problem was because we used the same link before to come straight in, which I was sending everybody. Must have been an error at the time. So if you have just joined us, there is a movie room available. If you click this link that's on the screen now, you'll find it in the YouTube chat. You'll be able to watch this film along with us. It'll ask for a camera and microphone. Just push the disable button, and then you should see the film after that. Thanks for watching, and feel free to chat with us in the chat as well.
Yes, tell us stuff. What kind of movies do you like? Thanks for following, Dustin. We appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, you could share it. I'd appreciate it. Do you have any friends that are movie buffs? Oh, no. Yeah, okay.
I thought you would have set that up last night, Henry. The mic and the...
Yeah, me too. I expected an update this morning. So yesterday I watched Pearl Harbor. Worked for me yesterday. I don't know why. Because it didn't work for 3 days before that. And then I watched With Honors. I haven't seen that in a couple of years, and I cried like I always do. You've seen that, right?
If I have, it would have been a long time ago.
Brendan Fraser, Moira Kelly, Joe Pesci, Patrick Dempsey. Brendan Fraser and Moira Kelly and Patrick Dempsey all go to Harvard, and Joe Pesci's a bum who lives in the library basement and gets his hands on Brendan Fraser's thesis.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I cry just at the end, but it's really good.
You like the
cable management?
Yeah, you like
that's what Jacob calls it. Yeah.
Oh, neat and tidy, Henry.
Jacob would have an aneurysm if he would have. I fixed it. It's much better. But in here, I had this just ball of shit. I had power strips plugged into power strips. I mean, it was a freaking fire hazard. But now it's much better.
Well, I did a bit of cable management when I reset up the new screen here. When I moved everything, I thought I'd tidy everything up and de-dust everything.
Well, now I just found out somebody dies at the end of season 4 of Mayor of Kingstown. Well, thanks for that, bastards.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, really, because I'm not there yet. Because I have to pay attention when I watch Kingstown, so I'm... You tell him, Chris O'Donnell. Are you going to watch the Camp Crystal Lake show thing?
I don't know. I might wait for a trailer because it doesn't...
I like Linda Cardellini, so
Yeah, so
I'm
do I. It's
thinking,
just that I just want to see Jason though. That's the thing.
yeah, well, he's going to be a child, so it's not going to matter. Oh, well, Jason, well, and somebody appearing in adult form, but I don't think we're going to get Slash and Hack Jason in
Yeah,
the
I think
first
it's that-
season anyway.
No, I think he shows up right at the end as adult Jason. I think that's the plan.
Got two of three of my windshield wipers yesterday.
Yeah.
I could put them on next week when it's in the 40s, unless that changes. Look at those eyes. Oh, man alive. I do not want to subscribe to read one article because I don't give a shit about the rest of it. Bastard. Well, as I was whooshing my English, Michelle, my wipers yesterday over the ice on my windshield. I was like, good thing I'll get new ones. They're not bad, but I think they're about 2 years old. I think I put them shortly after I got the car because the ones that came with the car were crap.
That's all we get is for everybody news article. They want us to buddy sign up for the shit.
It's ridiculous. There's no confirmed news yet that Christie will jump to a subscription streaming service right away, especially since Black Bear Pictures, the studio behind it, tends to follow a flexible distribution pattern. So I don't know if I'll be able to see it before either the Oscars or our list. What's it, Henry? I found out what I need, but sometimes it's really hard and they want you to subscribe even for just $1 just to read the article. I don't want to read the article. Leave me the hell alone. There is no link you posted. Or did you send it to me? Nope, you didn't send it to me either. And if you posted, we can't see it or we can't click it.
Yeah, with links, you better just send it through to Shell and that personally. a fucking Chargers mouse last night.
Holy hell, that's hot. I charge mine overnight, Chris.
Yeah, that's what I did because it came up last night saying that it was going to go flat. So as soon as we finished last night, I put it on the charger.
I don't even get notification. It just stops working. It starts. I have mine's like it has a light bar wrapped around it. It starts to flash, but I'm not always looking at it.
Now it's not even popping up on the fucking screen. Well, this sucks. I can't do anything.
Can you charge it while you're using it?
Nah, because it's on the bottom.
Oh, that's right. Mine's in the front. I can charge it. I can use it while it's charging. What year is this from, Chris? Do you remember?
Says on here 1996.
Thanks, Henry. I would probably put this. Let's see what 1996 looks like. No. It might be in my top 10. No, I probably wouldn't. Because to me, it's not rewatchable. A lot. Like it's not something I would watch over and over. And I already have 12 in my top 10 for that year.
Yeah, I will give you that, Henry. This movie is pretty clear for a movie from 1996. Even on the Blu-ray, sometimes the older 90s movies have that weird grain to it.
I can watch Roofman, so yeah, I'll watch that today. He's such a badass in this movie, like standing up to that guy, like, fuck you. Have you seen Mobsters?
Mobsters.
Christian
What year is that?
Slater, 1991.
No, I wouldn't have seen that.
It's Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, Rodney Eastman. He's from A Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4. Richard Grieco. Oh, that girl. What's the name of the girl's name? I can't remember her name. Constance Montreux. It's obviously a movie about monsters. It's freaking fabulous. Christian plays Lucky Luciano. Dempsey is Meyer Lansky. Richard Grieco is Bugsy Siegel. It's so good. I cannot recommend it enough. I suggest you watch it. Henry, give it a watch. What else did we watch yesterday besides Regretting You? What was the other one?
Oh shit, what was it called? The Way Back.
The Way Back. I'm not sure when we'll get to it. Our list is pretty damn big.
Well, you probably used to be able to do it back then, Henry. Yeah, well, it would take balls to like put that beer on Dash Henry, especially if there's no cup holder there, which I couldn't imagine boats would have had back then.
This should be strict to make sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to. When my dad and I used to go fishing, there was always a game warden around just to see what was going on, make sure you had your license, and make sure that you weren't catching too many fish. And they caught a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't understand like why you would, if the limit's 12, why you would have 16 in your bucket. Take the 12 and put them in your car. I never understood that. And I was a young child when my dad and I used to go fishing. Well, they want to make sure that I can't, my brain today, honest to God, that somebody doesn't take all the fish.
So they can rebreed.
The last years of his life, my dad was he works with the game commission to stock the creeks and stuff. He loved it.
Yeah.
He did it for about 10 years, I guess. And it's expensive too. I got my fishing license a couple years ago, 2 years ago, and then I got a trout stamp because that's the fish I eat. But I mean, it was over $100 to get that, and I thought that was expensive.
Was that for a year or?
Yeah, but maybe it was two because I might have been 2 years. Why can't I add one?
But you got to remember, Henry, you're paying the $100 for that fee. How many fishes can you get for that $100 over the year? Instead of going to a fish factory and buying a fish.
Yeah, fish store. Not bad. Boom.
Boom. What do you want, Flipper?
Flipper. Dad. That's what he's saying. Dad.
That's one thing I'm not looking forward to when we do the Scream Marathon. He's probably going to be a pain in the ass.
It'll be great.
He'll want me to go back to bed. I'm like, no, Flip, we're watching Ghostface.
I have a file for each. Now I have a digital diary to keep track of like vet visits and
Yeah, we have a folder for each.
how many times Parker throws up, which is a lot. I think she has something wrong with her stomach because she throws up so much.
We haven't taken our cats to the vet for a few years. We probably should. At least Muffin, anyway.
They've made it here that even your cats that don't go outside have to have a rabies vaccine. So if your cat's ever been to the vet, they come after you to bring it to the vet so you can get the rabies vaccine, which is silly for a cat that does not go outside. I mean, I get the girls, you know, they go outside, a rabid squirrel could bite them or whatever, but even if they don't, you know, run free, but excuse me. Yeah, you're right, but Parker throws up a lot. As much as she used to. I think I changed their food. Like, I can't even tell you how many times. I mean, it took me like 6 months and I changed their food, I think 27 times. I mean, like every food there was, I tried. And she was still throwing up. So I went back to what I was on because there's nothing wrong with it. Hotch and Buddy and Brady were on it. Brady's still on it. That's when I started grinding it. I thought maybe she was eating it too fast because she just like basically takes the bowl, picks it up, flips it upside down and swallows everything at once. I got them the slow feeder inserts for there. I got them personalized bowls when I first got them. And then I got an insert that fits inside this. It suction cups to the bottom. Well, she rips it out. I mean, it clusterfuck of all clusterfucks. Yeah, the animals outside, the squirrels and the rabbits and the deer, they were very happy with all the dog food I threw out in the yard over the months. So she still throws up once in a while, but it's not as bad with the like I put water in it and it's kind of like a paste. And they have to work at it to eat it because it's pasty and it's stuck to the bowl, and I mash it down, so they have to really work at it, so they eat slower. So maybe that was it. I don't know, but she still throws up every once in a while.
Flipper throws up a little bit. He throws up his fur.
Nice.
If you have just joined us, we do have a link in the YouTube chat. If you can find that and click on it, it says movie room on it. If you click on that, it will take you to our movie room where the movie's playing inside.
You're lucky with it. That's funny. Chris, did we watch Project X this year?
Yeah, that was Thursday night.
Okay. I thought so, but I wanted
That
to
was
make
our
sure.
New Year's movie.
Okay, that's what I thought. But my brain wasn't saying that was right.
With the bouncy castle dog.
Right.
There it is. You gonna watch any movies over the weekend, Henry? bother. Haven't really got anything planned for watching tomorrow, except for Billy Bob Thornton and Landman. That's all I've got planned to watch tomorrow so far.
My plan is tonight to watch my football game. And today I'm going to watch. Where the hell did it go? Roofman. I'll watch that when we're done.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Henry, Roofman's based on a true story. It's about a robber and he hides himself in a Toys R Us store. It happened in Charlotte somewhere. And then when everyone would leave and go home at night, he would come out of his hiding spot and pinch food and all that type of stuff. Exercise.
It would be fun, I think. I think that would be neat. Imagine all the wild cherry Pepsi I could drink.
You'd be like Marv and Harry in Home Alone 2 when they're hiding in the houses. Hey, nice house.
I went for the crazy defense. There's a wall art. Well, that's exciting. The 3 buttons. The 3 plugs, do you mean? If that's what you mean, I hate using them for my microphone. It's a pain in the ass. No, I hate when they have those. Like I have a couple of them. It used to be for my router, but my new one has a normal plug. But my router, my modem, my printer, blah, blah, blah. You need like a power strip this big so you can put one in each of the 4 corners.
Well, that's what I'll do for one of them. I'll just hook a little extension cord up to it because then it just goes to a normal plug into the major outlet. Especially if it's a big one. These days with all the newer stuff, they're only small things. They're only small these days anyway.
Is that?
Do you have something in your cup?
Yeah. Stuff floating on top. It's gross. I don't know why. My milk is fresh. The tea bags are in an airtight thingy. My sugar is fine.
Did the tea bag have a little hole in it?
No, it's not that good. It's gross. I sent you a picture of it. Both of you. Crazy, right? I don't know what it is. squishing the tea bags to see if I get more of it. Maybe that it is the tea bags. What am I going to drink? I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Bizarre, right?
Yes, it does look like fresh dressing. Something's done something to something.
Actually, it's brown though. At least it looked brown. I think it's brown. But I just stirred it up and squished the tea bags and no more came up. And I mean, it tastes like tea, just with not enough sugar. I found my lighter. Shove up your butt. I can't remember if he dies or not. You wouldn't know who to sue. That's strange. Usually they advertise the crap out of it. There's stickers and nonsense everywhere.
You have to send us a picture of it, Henry. Yeah, well, you don't need 48 phantom power for that microphone.
Save the information and give it to your mom and say, Mom, if I die in a house fire, this is why. I don't even know what 48-volt phantom power is. Does that come out of your amp or speaker?
It's in the it's in the amp itself, so it gives it like an extra voltage power. It's for condenser mics. So say if I were to mic my drum kit up, you use that for the mics you use on the like around the cymbals, so it picks all them up. So
Right.
it's for condenser mics.
Oh, I gotcha. I just plugged my mic in for trivia. All is good. No, mine's both my mic and my camera are really shitty, so I highly doubt I have XLR.
Well, not every mic has phantom power because there's two different types of mics. There's a condenser and a normal mic. It's only condenser mics you need phantom power.
What's today? Today's the 3rd for my game. Tomorrow is nothing. But Monday. Do I have a Critics' Choice Award recap thing in StreamYard?
Yeah, that's the one I did for you last night.
Okay. Because I'll have to use that sometime Monday.
Yeah.
Early Monday because I have trivia.
No, you don't. It's just a normal microphone. It's not classed as a condenser microphone. The Shure one I'm using now doesn't use phantom power either. If I use the XLR on it.
You're confusing, Henry.
I don't know, Henry. It's hard to work out what you got. Yeah, you use XLR and then plug it through the amplifier, but you just don't turn on phantom power. You just leave that off. That's correct. Turn your amp on, plug it in, set your microphone up, put in the XLR, plug it into your amp, turn the power on that, change your setting on your computer, and then so it picks it up, and then it should work.
You see that, Chris? He has no power.
Yeah, there is no power button on the microphone because as soon as you plug in the XLR, that'll pick it up as power. Yeah, you don't need a condenser mic if you're just using it for streaming. Condenser mics pick up low frequency sounds. Your voice isn't a low frequency sound. It's just normal. That's his name, Riley Wedge.
Who's Riley Wedge?
The guy that really set off the bomb.
Oh. Major video games for Saw and John Wick are in the works.
Yeah, I didn't know about them.
Oh, that's exciting. So you don't need your amp, Henry? That's unfortunate. Send it back. Are you going to keep your mic? Are you going to send that back too? Will that work with what you've got? And if so, why wasn't it working since you bought it?
Just quickly, I can now see we've got 17 people in here. If you can get there quick, if you click on that link in the YouTube chat there, it'll take you to our movie room where you'll be able to watch this film along with us. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. This is a slow burn movie. It's not moving as fast as the last few have.
Yeah, I think
A
it's
lot
to
of
build
drama.
suspense.
Yeah, sure. As it does. Because I still don't remember if he saves him or not. This is for you.
Yeah, I did see that.
I haven't done anything yet for him to slap me. Well, we had 17 people and we lost them. Well, that's unfortunate.
You have to send me a picture of your setup, Henry, so I can see it.
But everybody's so young in this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon send me some pictures, Henry, so then I can see what you're working with. Of all your gear. I was going to say, send me a picture of your phone. You don't have a phone.
Oh, yeah, I was just thinking that too. Yeah. Don't do that. You have to return them. You see this, Chris? He's telling you how it is.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to work out. How your Rode mic can be plugged directly into your computer, where it's an XLR.
What's an XLR plug look like? I'll look it up.
What?
Oh, okay. That's what my sort of. My mic is the 3-prong thing, but then the part that plugs into my speaker is just like what's at the end of your corded no, here, an XLR to a 3.5.
Yeah, that's probably the problem. Because you're converting from such a XLR to such a small pin, it's probably not producing enough power. So you have to get a cable of the XLR, male and female, and then go to your amp, and then USB your amp to your computer.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I know you're not using a USB. You're gonna have. Does your amplifier have a USB on it to go to your computer? That's what you need to do. I'll set mine up and I'll show you. I'll send you a video of what mine sounds like how the setup is.
This is not good.
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. Your computer should actually have a USB input on it, unless it's too old. That also might be the problem as well. Hello, Grandizer. How are you?
Good morning, Grandizer.
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain.
Robots. I don't think I watched that. I was a Transformers girl. Transformers and Voltron.
GoBots. That sounds familiar.
I loved Voltron.
GoBots. Yeah, I reckon I've seen a few episodes of GoBots before. Another robot show I used to watch was called Ninja Robots.
I've never heard.
Grandfather's asking what Voltron is.
They formed, there were 5 of them, and they got together. There were robots, obviously, and they formed a giant lion.
Oh yeah.
It was
Like
crazy.
Megazord.
They were, yeah, it was like a Devastator from the Transformers, which is 5 or 6 Transformers that turn into this monstrous destructive machine. But yeah, I really enjoyed Voltron. It was a lot of fun. No. What was Voltron? Which what do you mean which one? What was Voltron? I don't understand.
Ninja Robots was 1985 to 1986.
There were 3 versions of Voltron, which are Go Lions, the vehicle, Voltron, and 3. I guess it's the Go Lions. I don't know. Let me look. Hold on.
Well, there's not much left on this movie.
No, it started moving really fast all of a sudden.
It's like the Power Rangers Grandizer that came from Japan.
I don't remember it having a name, but I mean, I'd have to go with Defender of the Universe based on the IMDb poster card thing. No, that's not it. Unless they've changed the cover art, which, oh, that's the PlayStation game. But that seems to fit my time frame too, 84 to 88, 84 and 85. So I would say Defender of the Universe. They formed a giant lion. That's 100% what I remember. Yeah, I loved Voltron. I had a lot of fun with it.
Using these chocolate bars. Oh, ice creams. That's what he's eating. Chocolate covered ice creams.
Hey, it's Parker Bennington coming over. You coming? Come on. Oh, no, it's Miss P. Don't even know my own dog. Hello. Hello. I don't know why the camera got so high. Oh, that guy's in The Pretender. He's a bad, bad guy, isn't he? Yes, he is. It's always darker. I can't click the mouse, but it's always darker in the Japanese version. Period. Jacob watches anime from Japan. It's crazy dark. He told me to watch it. He gave me a list of stuff. He said I'll love it. I'm kind of thinking no, but his girlfriend got him this book. It's about that thick, no exaggeration, of all of the Transformers comic books, all in this book. And it smells like I smell it. I'm a avid book reader, so I smell books all the time because I love the smell of them. And it smells like comic books. He's like, I knew you'd love it. And I just sat there and I found Soundwave in there, and he's my favorite. It was so exciting. I told him, I said, she's a keeper. He's like, I mentioned it once, like 6 months ago, and she got it for me. Apparently she bought it right then. Hi, Barchi. You coming? Come on. Well, it's Barchi's turn to say hello. Henry, are you here or are you busy? Your girlfriend's here.
Might be bathroom time.
Might be. That's why I hemmed. What are you doing, Miss P? Penelope, do not eat that. He must be busy. Gas his ass. Gas his ass. Yes. Gladiator. Why is this going on? What are you doing? Hmm? Wait. Stop. I don't want to go down the music rabbit hole, but I was listening to him before we came on, and I asked Chris, but Grandizer, have you ever listened to Breaking Ben? Funny story about Breaking Ben. The bassist, before he was the bassist, his name is Aaron. He used to bartend and bounce and play like, and at, oh my God, a night at the bar would be, Aaron, and he would play the guitar, and he's really talented. Well, his nephew and I were friends, and we used to go down there and eat and sit at the bar and listen to Aaron play. And he asked if there were any requests. And my favorite song at the time, still one of my favorites, is Push by Matchbox 20. And he said he didn't know it, but if I came next week, he would have it for me. So Michael and I went, and every time I went, he would play Push by Matchbox 20 for me. and it's awesome. It's like my favorite story. And they live here. They're all from this area. That's unfortunate, Henry. Henry, you missed your girlfriend.
You missed the
Both of them,
dogs.
actually. Both girlfriends were here. My friend and I got on a kick the other night about, bad people that have to go to trial and this and that and the other thing. And we were both saying, just gas them. We're done. If they're 100% sure that they're the ones who did it, see ya. Give them a listen. They're really good. Ben can really sing, and he's an excellent storyteller, and he's the only one that writes. He doesn't let anybody else write. He's kind of a douchebag as a person, but they're really good. You guys win. I'm not going to drink my tea. There's still stuff floating in it.
It's almost like something's fermented in it.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what. I cooked the water in my new teapot. I bought an electric teapot. My tea bags are all in the same container, which is airtight. And my sugar is in an airtight container. And my milk is new. I got it like 3 days ago. And it's organic, so it lasts like 2 months. Maybe the dog. No, she didn't. Nope. I had the lid on it until we started streaming. So, and that's another thing. Like, nothing could have fallen into it or gotten into it because the lid was on. Because I know myself and I travel with lids even in my own home.
Have you ever watched videos like this on YouTube where you can watch someone's like last few hours?
We can do what?
Have you ever watched on YouTube where you can watch like people's like final hours before they're about to be executed and stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes, Henry, organic. It lasts about 2 months. I think that's the longest I've ever had. 2 months, 8 weeks. It tastes the same. It doesn't taste weird or anything, but that's the only milk I get because I'll go through kicks where like now I'll drink coffee for 3 days or 4 or 5 days, and I have flavored creamer that I use. I don't use the milk in coffee. So, that way the milk lasts and I don't have to throw away.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
$1 million idea. Cereal with powdered milk added. So, ew. That sounds horrifying. I would not eat that. You would lose $1 billion.
I don't know why anyone would drink fucking powdered milk.
Yeah, I would not do that. This is super weird. On the stream in StreamYard, you and I are both facing this way, like more to the left. When I go to the YouTube, we're going this way. I don't know why.
Is all the
It's super
background
weird.
normal?
Nope, it's flipped too. See, Ghosty is
Oh.
here
Yeah.
on StreamYard, and on YouTube he's over here. It's super weird. Why do you hate buying milk, Henry? Because it expires? With all the cereal you eat, you shouldn't really have a problem, though. I mean, you eat a lot of cereal.
Depends on how big of a bowl he has.
Oh, I have a monstrous bowl when I have cereal.
Yes.
Like monster.
So do
bowl.
I.
It's like it's the bowl that I make bread dough in. It's huge. Well, you can just go into like Dollar General and grab it. Of course, I don't think they sell organic. I get mine from Walmart. Aldi, I don't think Aldi sells organic milk either. I'm not sure because I always get the same kind from Amazon. I mean Walmart. Why are you whining at me, P? Well, my Amazon stuff's actually on the way, which is nice. No, not that. Why the hell it's taking so long? Ship the damn stuff.
Well, sometimes you just can't buy stuff online, Henry. You have to go into the shop.
I guess they don't save them.
This part always stuck with me.
Well, you might have to be dedicated to Walmart to get organic milk. That's it. Felony, murder, capital murder. You're done.
I think in a movie I've seen someone get hung. I've seen someone get the gas chamber and the electric chair. Haven't seen the firing squad yet.
I saw the electric chair on Faces of Death. That was pretty gross.
Oh, and law-abiding citizen has the lethal injection.
Oh, I've seen like lethal injection a lot. I think Grandizer left us.
Hold your breath.
Hold your breath until it's all around you, and then just take a big one. That way you get it fast. That's okay. Sort of? What does that mean?
Yeah, I really think the chair and the chain would be the worst, Henry.
I think the electric chair would be the worst. Because you're going to feel that for a minute or so before you go.
Yeah, you got to just the opposite way around. Ninja robots.
Hi, beautiful. What are you doing?
Yeah, the chair when they put the sponge on your head and.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to feel that. I mean, you're going to feel this too. I mean, you're going to feel any of it except lethal injection, unless it goes sideways, which sometimes does. But if you hold your breath as long as you can, and then take a big gulp when it's all around you, like my incense was, then it's going to hit you faster. And I don't think it'll be as bad. Obviously, I'm no expert. That's a good movie. To me, it's not rewatchable. It's not like if it were on as often as Shawshank, I wouldn't watch it. Whereas Shawshank, I watch every time I can, because I don't. It's really deep.
Yeah.
And they don't win, and the fact that they don't win is hard. That he, even though his grandfather's a complete asshole, he's still his grandfather. And he tried to save his life and he failed, and that's hard.
Yeah.
It's an excellent film, though, and it's based on a book by John Grisham, which I've not read. But so good. Grisham he wrote A Time to Kill, which is perhaps the best legal thriller I've ever read or seen. That's really good. I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, it is like Power Rangers in the way, because they do go inside the robots. Like each person does get their own robot to go in.
You want to stay for 10 minutes and talk about cartoons? Because
we'll
I'm in. Let's do it.
We'll stick around for a few minutes, talk about whatever you want to talk about before we leave.
I love when we do that. Yay. What do you want to talk about? My shirt that keeps riding up? My shirt that's white and doesn't have a stain on it, and I've worn it 2 days in a row? The shit that's floating in my tea? We'll just put the lid back on that. Yikes. Anybody know how to put lighter fluid in? I don't know how to do it.
Isn't it just a little hole where you pour it in?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to find my glasses.
Or they have like a little slot where you can
push it in, don't you? Don't you? Oh, there is a screw on the bottom of this. I have my. Does lighter fluid expire?
Don't know.
No, have to look it up. You did like Johnny Sacco. I don't think I remember that. I can't find my damn glasses. I had them this morning. Now I'm obviously I can't see anything without them. I do not know where they are.
It is one of those. It is one of those liquid lighters, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, and there's a tiny little screw on the bottom. I don't know if anybody can see it, but there's a tiny screw on the bottom. Does that look like a screw? I can't tell because I can't find my friggin' glasses. And then it I think the yellow one works. It comes out like this.
Yeah. So those ones there would be light fluid.
Where the do over my glasses? I had the flashlight.
I don't mind the old Power Rangers Grandizer. I was the old Green Ranger fan.
The boys used to watch. Oh my God, help me! The Power Rangers, and they used to say that Kevin was the Pink Power Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and that comes up every once in a while that he's the Pink Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, Kimberly.
The Pink Ranger was Amy Jo Johnson.
Correct.
I know her from the show Flashpoint, one of the greatest shows ever made that no one watched.
She was in something else too.
She's been in a lot of stuff, but she was really good in Flashpoint.
What am I thinking of?
Henry.
Power Rangers.
Must be in the loo. Where in the frig are my glasses?
Power Rangers.
This area is not that big.
That's what I was thinking of. Felicity.
She's in Felicity? Like as a solid character or just once or twice?
No, she was a solid character.
Yeah.
Kerry Russell, Scott Foley.
Yep. I never watched it. But I know who's, well, I thought I knew who it was. I knew it was Kerry Russell and Scott Foley. And I remember the controversy when Kerry Russell cut all her hair off. People had like aneurysm face. I don't know where my glasses are. Oh, this is ridiculous.
I'm 1986.
God, that hurts my soul. Does lighter? Oh, somebody else. Does lighter fluid expire? Just friggin' answer my question.
Yeah, well, Power Rangers was 93, so I was only 7.
Two to 3 years from optimal performance. If the fluid has a strange odor, cloudy appearance, or doesn't ignite, it may be time to replace it. Well, mine's over 6 years old. Probably 7 or 8. So, I'm not sure that that's a good idea.
We'll have to buy a fresh lot.
And I have the stuff that has like the push down pin.
Mm-hmm.
And you put it in and it, makes that sound. I have that too. I'm not sure what I would use it for, but it's all stuff my dad left. He had a Zippo. So that's, I guess, what the fluid was for. I don't know. Let's add lighter fluid to my Walmart cart.
Yeah, it was pretty big here. We had all the toys and that type of stuff.
What, Power Rangers? It was huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge. God, is it cheap? Zippo 4-ounce lighter fluid. $2. I expected it to be way more expensive than that. Oh, butane. That's what the push-up thing is for.
Butane fluid.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what it was called. I have that too. But I don't think I have anything that requires it. Well, I guess I'll wait till my next Walmart order. Because I don't think I should try the stuff that's in my cabinet.
The name's
Is it?
familiar.
Take it, man. Oh, early 90s. I definitely wouldn't have. I don't remember that. I've never heard of that. Where are my glasses?
90s. Let's see what I can come up. It's 90s cartoon shows.
Hi, baby. What's up? I know we're later than our normal time. What are you taking notes? Just relax,
Yeah.
Penelope. It's not time. You're fine. You're not going to die. I promise.
Batman the animated series. That was me. South Park started when I was in primary school. Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. I don't know that one either.
Obviously, Tiny Toons, Rugrats, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory,
What about Phineas and Ferb?
Daria, Johnny Bravo. Rocko's Modern Life, that's another one.
Did you ever watch Phineas and Ferb?
No, I don't know that one.
The boys used to watch it in the morning while they were getting ready for school, breakfast, or whatever. And then I would take them to school and I would come home and I would continue to watch it. It was amazing. I loved it.
Doug, that's another one. Space Ghost.
Space Ghost. Yes. I loved Space Ghost. And what was the one with the twins, the kids? Oh, what was it?
What's this one?
Or were they on there? The twins and the monkey? Wonder Twins. They were on Space Ghost quite a bit, but it was
Okay.
Wonder Twin powers, and they had a ring, and they would smash them, and they would be form of, and they would be something. I can't remember.
Oh, you got Our Real Monsters. That's another one.
Batman the Animated. That was, I'm not sure. Let me see. I think it was on for a long time. Jacob watched it.
Here's one for you. Ed, and Edie.
And yes, I've heard of that. Batman the Animated Series. No, it was only 3 years, 92 to 95. Jacob bought that and owns it digital. Well, I own it digitally.
Tom and Jerry, that's another one.
Super Friends. Yes, you're right. Yep. But they were on Space Ghost quite a bit, as I remember. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right.
Fantastic
think I'm
Four,
right.
you used to watch that. It's the cartoon.
I'm not a DC girl, so I never watched that. Hi, Barch.
Yeah, nothing else
Tough
is really
day?
coming up.
Tough day? What? I had the good cartoons like Wile E. Coyote. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy about them being on Space Ghost. I'm not sure. I loved Space Ghost though. Loved it.
Yeah.
That was
Here's
a lot
another
of fun.
Here's another one for you. I'm not sure if it was 90s though. Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon?
Sailor Moon, yeah.
I don't know that one.
They were like these girls, and they had these special powers.
The original Space Ghost, which I assume is the one we're talking about, was from
Yes.
1966 to 1968. The next one, Space Ghost Coast to Coast, was 93 to 2012.
Yeah, that's the one I used to watch.
So the one I watched must have been the original. Because I do not remember them saying Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I mean, I'm looking at the pictures.
I get you.
And then,
Sailor Moon was an anime.
okay, I got it. In Space Ghost Coast to Coast, there's a blonde girl wearing a mask, a black mask like Robin, like a robber's mask. And she has the monkey. So there's two kids, a boy and a girl, and the monkey. Who are the boy, girl, and monkey?
Yeah, the old Boomerang channel. When we had that, it was Cartoon Network before that on our paid TV subscription. It was Cartoon Network, then went to Boomerang. There's another cartoon that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure if it was 90s or not.
Boomerang was amazing. It had all the old stuff, like when I was a child. And then they made it so hard to get. Like you had to pay for it extra on your cable and stuff, and you can't stream it. It was really hard to get.
Yeah, I used to watch like Top Cats and stuff.
I just watched the old stuff.
Oh, here's one from the 90s, which I was just thinking of. Spot Cats, the Radical Squadron. Two cats, and they were a mechanic, and they created their own jet.
Why won't they just tell me who they are? They make it like so friggin' difficult. I don't care who the voices are. I don't care about the story. I want to know what the characters' names are. What are now I'm yelling. Character.
There's another one I'm thinking of. I don't think it was the 90s though, and it had that laughing bloody dog whenever something would happen.
Oh, that was oh, I can see his face. Oh shit. Oh my god. The dog was Falcor. I think the dog was Falcor. No, that's great. That's the Never-Ending Story.
Laughing dog cartoon.
Falcon. He was Falcon.
Oh, Muttley was his name.
Muttley.
And Muttley was also in another TV series too, where he the owner used to dress up in a hood and stuff, and he used to try and kidnap like a princess or something.
Oh, I don't remember that. This is really hard to read without my glasses.
Cartoon.
Okay, here we go. The mother of serious sidekicks with occasional guest appearance from other villains. Zorak and Moltar serving as Space Ghosts. This is very difficult to figure out. Why is this happening? Character name of the monkey.
That's also what he was in. He was in Classic Wacky Races.
Oh, yes, they had a. I remember that. Yep, I remember that. Why am I not looking this up on IMDb? It's not going to show me who. I don't know. I can't figure this out. But anyway, in Space Ghost Coast to Coast, there was a boy and a girl and a monkey. But I don't remember. I think they were good. They worked with Space Ghosts, but I feel like they weren't always good. Bennington? Oh, you're out of here. Penelope. Now. You don't need to be out there.
Characters in Wacky Races.
And Muttley was with the guy. He was Falcon, I think. Right? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? And Muttley, like his head he had extensions on his arms and his limbs, so he could lift his head real high. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like if I wanted my drink over there, I would just do this and my arm would extend.
Yeah.
And he had he was gray and he wore like a green and blue vest kind of thing. And so did Falcon or Falcor or whatever the hell his name was. Ooh.
Oh, that was her. That was the one who that guy was after. Penelope Pitstop.
Yeah. Who was Muttley's human? Muttley is Dick Dastardly canine sidekick. He mixed breed, first appeared. Yeah, no, it's not Muttley. That's not who I'm thinking of.
But that's who I was thinking of, Dick Dastardly, and he takes his hat off and then puts a mask on it. He puts like a bandana on over his eyes.
Mm-hmm. Falcon.
Shit, now we're just going down a bloody rabbit hole.
We're gonna be here for 3 days. Dino Mutt, Dog Wonder. Yes, that's who Falcon's dog is. He's the one with the...
Yeah.
He can produce seemingly an infinite number of mechanical wonders. Yes, that's it. He was the one that was gray and had the green, and he had a big D on his shirt. Yep. Henry's missing all of this. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Character Banjo. A giant sea monkey. Space Ghost raised. No, that's not it. Had to be put down. Oh my goodness.
We also had the Inspector Gadget.
Flip. Jan and Jace. Yes. How did you find that? Yes. That's who I'm thinking of. Jan and Jace. Now it's all coming to me.
Yeah, because now I just thought of another show, Banana Man. Where the kid Eric would eat the banana and he would turn into Banana Man.
Oh, I don't know that one. Mm-mm. What about Johnny Quest?
Name's familiar.
I love Johnny Quest. I mean, he and his buddy, an Indian friend who always had his...
My Indian friend.
Turban. And it was... I want to say Punjab, but that's from Annie. I can't remember what his friend was. His friend's name. But I love Johnny Quest. That was a lot of fun. Who was Johnny Quest's sidekick? That's not what I was going to write, but Haji. That's it. Yep. I had a lot of fun with Johnny Quest. It was a good time. I don't know if I watched the original or not. It would have obviously depended on if it was on. but I definitely remember Jan Jason the monkey, but I can't remember if I remember any Space Ghost episodes without them. I mean, that was a long ass time. But I loved Johnny Quest. That was a lot of fun. I never missed it.
Yeah, I was definitely Space Ghost from the 90s. I just thought of another TV show, Cow and Chicken. Cow and Chicken
Cow
show.
and Chicken. That I don't think I've ever heard of that either.
Cow and Chicken show.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, there's another
Johnny
show.
Quest reminded me of Riptide a little bit.
Show
That was on.
with
Riptide was on around the time that I think was on the time around Magnum was on. I think. Just relax. You're not going to starve to death. I promise. Stop. 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 Henry probably thinks we're gone, so he's not coming back. What's up? I know. Well, that's why I want to feed you late. You don't listen. I really liked Riptide. Wasn't that on around the time of Magnum? I watched. No, it was the A-Team. It was the A-Team in Riptide. Because I believe, if memory serves, yeah, Cannell, he was amazing. Rest in peace. He was great. Okay, so it was the A-Team and then Riptide. I watched it every week religiously.
Oh, here's a cartoon from the end of the 90s. Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
And he's only used to scare the shit out of him with that mask.
1984 was the original Riptide. Joe Penny and Perry King. Good times. What time was the A-Team? The real A-Team, 1983. So yeah, it was definitely them, back to back. I miss 80s TV. That's when my Profiler, my Pretender were on, which is a real bummer that Profiler ended the way it did. That was good stuff. I think I have to put my Santa stuff away today.
Mm.
The robot, yeah. I forgot about the robot for a minute. Yeah, you're absolutely right. They were always in the boat, racing off to wherever they were going. Sit down, Penelope. You're being dumb. Lay down. Lay. If you'd let me feed you later, we wouldn't have this problem. Hi.
All right, I'm calling it.
Chris is done.
That's the end of the stream, everyone. I will be live for a special live stream on Monday. We are doing The Purge. So hopefully you can join us there for that one.
I can hardly wait.
Yeah, well, I told you to watch the first one with Ethan Hawke.
I know. I'm in. I like Ethan Hawke.
So we'll see you then, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope you can make
See
it.
you, Grandizer.
Bye. Wait.